All right. Here it is. We're on Hump Day, March 2nd, and you know the markets. I'm a bear, I'm a bull, I'm a bear, I'm a bull. So we're up today, and what am I looking at? I'm looking at about 30 points, man. That's pretty nice. So what we have is what we want to have. So let's see how it works. Okay, so strong move up, two strong bars, nice consolidation for 2 days, right? We're opening up 30, which puts us about 36, 35. So I mean, we have this gap down. What I'd like to see is us open up and tag that gap, close that gap, and then trigger this very textbook bull flag, right? So the trigger of the bull flag will be the high of yesterday, which is 43.78.45. And that's where I'm going to look to get involved. Actually, I'll be watching during the day. And oh, by the way, subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the like. And I'm going to try to stream today. I think I've got everything worked out. It'll probably be a little bit sloppy, but maybe we can get a few trades off together, which would be fun. It's been a long time since I was able to stream live. So if you hit that bell, you're going to know I come up live. So anyway, did you do it? Did you do it? Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Um, so the setup today for actually a longer term move would be a break of today's high, right? Then we test it at the next pivot high, which I see at 43.88.84. So we're going to come up, we're going to test this high. We got to break that pivot high for this to complete. If we break it, then we're going to start hitting resistance at, well, you know what? It looks like a long, hard fight up because these old gaps that we closed on the way down are going to pose some resistance. And all of these lines here, the 20-day, I think this is my 200 and this is my 50. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'd have to look back. But and I think I even have a 150 in there. But anyway, it doesn't really matter what the lines are, but all of those lines are going to cause resistance. And I mean, I don't want to be a foolish. Well, you know what? Well, maybe we're getting ready to test this strong resistance up here, this double top, and start turning this thing around and moving up. I mean, we got a lot of shit out there. We have Putin doing his thing, and we have Feds. We have inflation. I mean, we have sanctions coming. It's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be a hard fight to get this market moving. But we can see that a trend may be coming just based on momentum, right? This move down, right? You see this low, you see a lower low. Then when you look at the momentum, you see this low and you see a higher low. So that's a good indication that the momentum might be turning for us. So this is a really good setup. But be tight with your stops or do it in portions. Take off a little bit at a time so you're banking some dough and just squeeze your stops. Manage that trade, follow it up. I mean, I know a lot of guys who go all or none. That's not really what I like to do. I've done the back testing on it, and because I've taken a little bit off the table, a little bit off the table every time I'm in profits. When I back test it, had I gone all or none, I would have made a lot less money, but I would have had some major home run plays. But you know, I would have lost some also. So net net, both strategies would have been profitable, but it seems like I'm netting more by peeling off. And psychologically, I could deal with the trade better. It works better for my head. So I mean, that's the thing about trading. Everybody says what system's the best system, or you know, um, the best way to trade or the best setups, but it's really a personality thing. What works for you? What are you comfortable working with? And what do you jive? Like my directionals, when the market's slow, my directionals suck. I'm ADD. But when the market has that volatility, like we just went through, you saw how I traded. I mean, every day I was making money, making money, making money. I think over the past 3 months, I lost $130 a contract. I think that was the max. Like that number's running through my head. I could look at my records. Um, but I mean, that's not how I trade all the time. I mean, obviously, you know, I take losses, but normally my biggest losses are May, June, July, August. I'm still profitable those months, but my trading is not as effective because the market moves slow. I get bored. I don't see things, but when things are moving quick, I mean, it's just natural to me. I'm just moving in and out of the market, and I like things fast. But yeah, that's an attribute of ADD. It's not a bad thing if you know how to manage it. So okay. Anyway, that's the setup I'm looking at on SPX. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin, see what it's offering us. It's oh, well, you know what? It's building a flag, but it's looking a little heavy, and the momentum is having a hard time moving. I I, I don't have enough background data to argue that it consistently closes its gaps. But I would be comfortable saying that this would be my target, a close of that gap. I don't think this thing's going to fall apart. It made a nice high. Actually, let's get rid of this right here. Oops. Um, I would put my trend line right in up here right now, and I would I would take a break of that trend line to the upside. It might snake me out because you got a lot of indicators meeting um, joining right here. So that's going to be a pretty strong target. So it might pop up, snake me out, but it looks like it'll turn around and fill this gap. I don't know if I play this gap though. Actually, let me enlarge this so I get a better. Yeah, it's a pretty good gap though. This is today's. Yeah, this is today's bar. So breaking the low of yesterday's bar. 9:30. Yeah, it's not bad, man. It's like 3,000 points. It's not a bad trade breaking that low. I mean, this could complete this flag also. I'm just thinking that it might close this gap because of this change in momentum. So I would watch that for a trade. That would be on a swing trade. You'll probably find better entries on the shorter time periods. But I'm not going to do all that work. Um, And what else are we looking at? ES, AMC rather. Yeah, I'm a little out of it still. We're still in that pennant. That pennant is really falling apart, if you ask me. I wouldn't even be interested in the pennant. I might take the break on the high, but I think it's going to be somewhat muted. Um, and I think I'd hold that as my. Let's open that up so we can see it. um, yeah, you know what? I'd probably just put my support down there and look to play that. That looks more logical. But I mean, what are you doing? There's no energy in this thing. Go trade BTC. It's got more movement. SPY all over the place. SPX all over the place. More movement. Let's take a quick look at the futures. I like the 240 chart. It kind of gives you the feel for the day. And this is the 120. I'm just getting the chart set up. There you go. I don't. It's not that encouraging. It's respecting that line. I got a lot of shit in here that. Whoops. Get out of there. It's respecting that line. I'm gonna get rid of these old ones. This is the pennant I would play on this. But it looks weaker, man. What do we got? 2 hours. So I guess on the open, I'm gonna have to take another look back. It looks weaker. So I don't know if we're gonna get that flag on the daily. We'll see, man. Yeah, people might step in and sell into this upswing, and that's the kind of the feel I'm getting right here from my 240s. So I'm going to be neutral on the day, looking for SPX and looking for the breakout to the upside. I'll probably play that flag, but I mean, right now I'm not so convinced that we're going to get that flag. And it looks like since we've been talking, futures have come back. because I believe we started. We were up 30. We're up 17 right now. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, check me out. See if I'm streaming live. If I can get it together. Maybe get a few trades off. We could chat a little bit. Hopefully there'll be some heads listening, and we could get a little banter going. I look forward to it. All right, so everybody, get out there, calm down, relax, get your meditation in. I got mine in. Wasn't too great. Had a lot of things streaming through my head, but that's all right. I have more opportunities to meditate today. I am kind of mellow. I'm feeling good. Up in the mountains, looking at the snow, pissing the shit out of me. And I hate Putin. Catch you guys later.